G3 here. I see a lot of videos on YouTube about what people think is the best SHTF gun. And to me personally, I feel like you need a combo, as you can see from the title and from my two guns here. And why I think that is, whether you have a long gun or a handgun, it's going to have pros and cons. And as you can see here, I chose the AK SGL 21 by Arsenal, modified it quite a bit. I'll do a full review on this later on. And I have my Glock 19. Love this gun, my concealed carry. Everyone knows what the Glock 19 is. Why do you need a combo? Why not just one gun? Well, let's say you just want a handgun, for instance. What are its pros and what are its cons? The pros: concealability, maneuverability, weight obviously, and it's decent self-defense. What is it lacking? Well, longer range self-defense, ammo capacity. Now with Glocks you could get the 33 round magazines, so that's kind of a low point. But with my AK, this goes out to 300 yards fairly easily. This will go out to with a skilled hand, 50 to 100 yards accurately. Now you could take all your time in the world and take 100-yard shots with a Glock just fine, but in a fight, you're not going to be in that situation. It's going to be snap your fingers, done. So what are the pros and cons of the AK? Pros: self-defense, obviously. If I was defending my home, I would pick this over the Glock any day. Hunting, deer, smaller game even, 7.62 by 39. It's not too powerful that you're going to blow a fox to smithereens, but it's powerful enough to take down a deer or even an elk maybe. What are the cons of the AK? Maneuverability, weight, and concealability. If I'm going on a 30-mile hike or ruck, I'm going to take the Glock. It's way lighter. I could put that on my hip. I could put it in my pack. This will not fit in most bug out bags. You would have to put this in a sling over your shoulder or carry it in your hands, and it weighs probably 5-10 times as much. Why did I choose these two guns? Well, it came down to one thing really: reliability and durability. In a apocalypse situation, you're not going to be able to maintain your guns as well as you can now. You're not going to be able, if something breaks, you're not going to be able to go on the internet and find the part you need or something like that. And with the AK, I could probably never clean this gun for its lifetime and I'll be just fine. Glock, same thing. I know people who have put 50,000 rounds through their Glock without cleaning it. And that's crazy to me. People have buried their Glocks for 2 years and shot 1,000 rounds through it when they unburied it. And in accuracy with these both guns is great. Glock, no complaints. AK, compared to the AR, a lot of people say, oh, the AK's inaccurate, but I've shot this thing 100 yards, 2-inch group just fine, 200-300 yards just fine. Anything further than that, I'm not whining in a gunfight. I would rather run than shoot at them. I'm not going to waste my ammo trying to hit whatever it is. So that's why I chose these two guns. They're not the only two guns. They're not the best, quote unquote, options, but for me personally, this is what I choose. The reason I picked the AK over an AR, let's say, is simply the durability and reliability. Like I said, AK has less parts. It has a better track record as far as reliability goes. I have to clean my AR regularly. I don't necessarily have to, but I guarantee if you don't clean an AR, eventually it will stop working. Whereas with this AK, I could never clean it like I stated, and it will work flawlessly. It's just a perfect system for a SHTF scenario for me personally. And I like the knockdown power of the 7.62 over the 5.56. If you have a combo that you think might be better, leave in the comments, or maybe you already have a combo, or maybe you only have one gun and you think having two is overkill. That's fine too. Leave your opinions in the comments below. I will be glad to see what you guys think. Like I said, this isn't the only combo out there. You can have a shotgun rifle, you can have a rifle, sniper designated rifle, like Remington 700. Bunch of combos. Another thing to throw in there would be maybe in bow and arrow. A compound bow. It's light, the arrows are reusable. You can make your own if you needed to in a survival situation. So that's another thing to throw in. I don't have a bow. I will eventually, because I think that is a great option for SHTF situation, but this is my first video on YouTube. If you liked, Feel free to like, subscribe. I will have plenty more. In the next coming weeks, I will have reviews of the AK, the Glock, my other rifles and weapons, and a bunch of other stuff coming up. Thank you guys. Have a good one.